Next on BGSU Brain Game, it is Crestview versus Bowling Green. I think we better get ready for a mega mental mashup. Oh yeah, only one team can leave victorious. Who's it going to be? Only one way to find out. BGSU's Brain Game starts right now. And welcome to BGSU Brain Game. Let's take a look at our starting lineups. For Crestview, led by Coach Bassett. In slot number 1, we have Levi, a senior. In slot number 2, we have Sam, a junior. In slot number 3, we have Saxton, a junior. Now for Bowling Green, led by Coach Parrish. In slot number 1, we have Cole, a sophomore. In slot number 2, we have Alexandra, a senior. And in slot number 3, the sophomore, Owen. Welcome to all of our players and welcome to BGSU Brain Game. Start things off as we always do with our toss-up round. In this round, all questions are worth 10 points. No deduction for an incorrect answer. You may confer before buzzing in and you can steal. I repeat, you can steal a question in this round. BG, Crestview, you ready? Here we go. This French scientist, who is often referred to as the father of, that would be Bowling Green, Cole.
Pasteur.
Pasteur is correct. Which of your body's organs synthesizes vitamin D? That would be Bowling Green, Cole.
The liver.
Incorrect. Crestview, chance to steal. That would be Sam.
Gallbladder.
Incorrect. The skin. It's the skin. In the novels Gulliver's Travels and Brave New World, what literary form that uses irony, sarcasm, and humor to criticize a current social practice or opinion is demonstrated? The correct response begins with the letter S. That would be Crestview, Sam.
Satire.
Satire is correct. Although Cairo is the capital of Egypt, this second most populous city was the site of that would be Crestview, Sam.
Alexandria.
Alexandria is correct. In cooking, what is it called when you quickly boil a vegetable to set the bright color? That would be Bowling Green, Alexandra.
Blanche?
Blanche is correct. Algebra is based on the concept of unknown values known as what? That would be Bowling Green, Cole.
Variables.
Variables is correct. Only the elite of Romans were allowed to wear clothing of this color. That would be Crestview, Sam.
Purple.
Purple is correct. Which U.S. state would a person be visiting if he floated the Mohawk River, fished on the western shore of Lake Champlain, and hiked in the Adirondack Mountains? That would be Bowling Green, Cole.
New York.
New York is correct. Multiple choice question. A parasite feeds upon living matter. What is the term for a plant that feeds on dead or decaying matter? That would be Bowling Green, Cole. Time. Multiple choice here. A, trichinosis. B, saprophytes. Or C, flukes. That would be Crestview. Levi.
B.
B is correct. Multiple choice again. What is the name of the author of the short story To Build a Fire and the novel Call of the Wild? Is it A, Jack London, B, John Muir, or C, Walt Whitman? That would be Bowling Green, Alexandra.
A.
A, Jack London is correct. That is all 10 questions in this round. What a competition. It is only separated by 10 points. Crestview 40 and Bowling Green at 50 points. Stick around, we're just getting started. Risk and reward is coming up next. Stay tuned. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. Crestview at 40, Bowling Green at 50 points. Before we move on, let's welcome some new players for Crestview. In slot number 3, we have Jacob, a junior. Brand new lineup for Bowling Green. Starting in slot 1, we have Mason, a junior. Slot number 2, we have Ben, a senior. And in slot number 3, we have Edison, a sophomore. All right, this is the risk and reward round. Both teams are going to get the same 10 questions, or the opportunity at the same 10 questions. The first 9 are 10 points apiece, no deduction for an incorrect answer. Now, the 10th question is our risk and reward question. We will give you a topic, and you can risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments based upon that topic. Get it right, get the bonus points. Get it wrong or a non-answer, you lose those points. That is why they call it risk and reward. Make sense? All right, BG has 50, Crestview has 40. Bowling Green, you will be sticking around. Crestview, Levi, take them to isolation. All right, Bowling Green, are you ready for the risk and reward round? All right, starts right now. Multiple choice. Which football team won the first Super Bowl in 1967? Was it A? That would be Bowling Green. Mason.
The Green Bay Packers.
The Green Bay Packers. Starting in your throat, what wave-like contractions push food through the alimentary canal in humans? Is it segmentation or peristalsis? All right, that would be Ben.
Segmentation.
Unfortunately, wrong. Peristalsis. Segmentation does it in the intestines. What is the average of the following 3 numbers? 84 plus 72 plus 27. That would be Ben.
What is the answer? Does anyone remember? I don't remember.
61. Appreciate you buzzing in. You'd use that extra time. Smart, smart. Multiple choice. Name the author of the 1851 novel, The House of the Seven Gables. Is it A, Charles Dickens, B, Washington Irving, or C, Nathaniel Hawthorne? That would be Ben.
B.
Incorrect. It is C, Nathaniel Hawthorne. Who was our vice president from 1789 through 1797? Time. That would have been John Adams. Literary character Don Quixote thought what were giants and jousted with them? That would be Ben.
Windmills.
Windmills is correct. The United Nations Security Council has how many permanent members?
5.
That would be Mason.
5.
5 is correct. Name the company whose stock market ticker symbol is XOM. That would be Mason.
I'm thinking Exxon. Exxon?
Will we accept Exxon? We will accept Exxon. ExxonMobil. In Shirley Jackson's short story, The Lottery, what is the prize? That would be Ben.
Death.
Will we accept death? Yes, the winner is stoned to death. All right, risk and reward time. The category is advanced spelling. You can risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments, or you can pass.
I think we're going to pass. I would do 5.
We're going to do 5.
Going to do 5 points on advanced spelling. Meaning or relating to the middle class, spell the word bourgeois.
B-O-U-R.
That would be Mason.
B-O-U-R-G-O-I-S-E.
I-S-E.
Incorrect. B-O-U-R-G-E-O-I-S. Sorry about that, but hey, you took the risk. Bowling Green, that is the end of the risk and reward round for you. It is now time to clear your score and send you off to isolation. Off you go. All right, let's bring back in Crestview. Come on in. All right, welcome back to Crestview. Are you ready for your risk and reward questions? Yeah. All right, starts right now. First off, multiple choice. Which football team won the first Super Bowl in 1967? Was it A, Kansas City Chiefs, B, Green Bay Packers, or C, Minnesota Vikings?
I think the Chiefs. How confident? Not very confident.
Time. That would be B, the Green Bay Packers. Starting in your throat, what wave-like contractions push food through the alimentary canal in humans? Is it segmentation or peristalsis? That would be Crestview. Sam?
Peristalsis.
Peristalsis is correct. Segmentation starts in the intestines. What is the average of the following three numbers? 84 plus 72 plus 27. Time, 61. Multiple choice. Name the author of the 1851 novel, The House of the Seven Gables. Is it A, Charles Dickens, B, Washington Irving, or C, Nathaniel Hawthorne? That would be Crestview. Sam?
Hawthorne.
Hawthorne is correct. C. Who was our vice president from 1789 to 1787? That would be Crestview. Sam?
One Jonathan Adams.
One Jonathan Adams indeed. Literary character Don Quixote thought that what were giants and joust? That would be Crestview. Sam?
Windmills.
They were indeed windmills. The United Nations Security Council has how many permanent members? That would be Crestview. Sam?
5.
5 is correct. Name the company whose stock market symbol is XOM. Time, ExxonMobil. In Shirley Jackson's short story, The Lottery, what is the prize? Time, the winner is stoned to death. Risk and reward time, advanced spelling. Advanced spelling, you can risk up to 30 points in 5-point increments on advanced spelling, or you can pass.
How about we go 5?
No.
No, just pass.
Pass. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I understand.
A lot of emotion up here tonight, everybody. What are you thinking?
We are going to opt out.
They are going to opt out. They are going to pass. All right, Crestview, that is the end of the risk and reward round for you. It is now time to clear our scores, and let's bring back in Bowling Green. Come on in. Welcome back, BG. Bowling Green stands at 95 points. Crestview stands at 90 points. Well, 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 the plot thickens. Stick around. Coming up next is our category round where questions are worth 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 points. Deductions are going to start. It's going to be crazy. Stay tuned. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. Crestview 90 points, Bowling Green 95 points. A very close competition indeed. All right. Let's check our subs. For Crestview in slot number 3, we have Saxton, a junior. For Bowling Green in slot number 2, we have Alexandra, a senior. And in slot number 3 is Ariana, a sophomore. Welcome to all of our players. This is the category round. In this round, there are 6 categories to choose from. Inside each category are questions worth 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 points, but deductions start. You go for 20, you are risking 20 points. You may confer before buzzing in, and you can steal a question. I repeat, you can steal a question in this round. Somewhere in there, double or nothing, double the points, no risk. All right, Crestview, since you're at 90 points, you get to make the first selection.
Literary genre 15.
Literary genre for 15 points. Based on the definition, identify the literary genre, and it is the double or nothing question to start things off. Exciting, right? Here we go, double or nothing, 17-syllable traditional Japanese verse. That would be Crestview. Sam?
Haiku.
Haiku is correct, double the points. On a roll, in control.
Let's go with literary genre 20.
Literary genre for 20 points. A story that includes imaginary creatures and often includes journeys. That would be Crestview. Sam?
Fantasy.
Fantasy is correct. In control is Crestview.
Math polygons 15.
Math polygons for 15 points. Correctly identify each of the following associated with polygons. In the word polygon, meaning of the suffix gon. That would be Crestview. Sam?
Side.
Incorrect. Bowling Green, chance to steal. They're saying no. Angle. Angle.
That would make sense.
Let's see. Crestview in control.
D words 15.
D words for 15. We'll give you the part of speech and definition. You identify each of the words that begin with D-E. A noun, one's behavior or conduct or bearing. That would be Bowling Green. Ariana.
Demeanor.
Demeanor is what we're looking for, and you got it. And control.
DE words for 10.
DE words for 10. It's a verb, to make or become gradually smaller. That would be Bowling Green. Ariana.
Decrease.
Decrease is correct, still in control.
Polygons for 10.
Polygons for 10 points. Name for the polygon with 7 sides. That would be Crestview. Sam.
Heptagon.
Heptagon is correct. Crestview snatches back control.
Muscle of the body 15.
Muscles of the body for 15 points. Identify each of the following terms related to muscles in the human body. Dome-shaped muscle that moves during breathing. That would be Crestview. Sam.
The diaphragm.
The diaphragm is correct. In control is Crestview.
Motion energy forces 15.
Motion energy forces for 15 points. Identify each of the following science terms that relate to motion energy or forces. Temperature scale on which 32 and 2, that would be Crestview. Sam.
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit is correct. Freezing points and boiling points. Crestview in control, making a move.
Muscles of the body for 10.
Muscles of the body for 10. Fibrous connective tissue that connects muscle to bone. That would be Bowling Green. Alexandra.
Ligaments.
Incorrect. Crestview. Stealing. Levi.
Tendon.
Tendon is what we needed there. Tendons, yes. Crestview in control.
Motion energy and forces for 10.
Motion, energy, forces for 10. The rate of speed at which an object changes its position. Crestview. Sam.
The velocity.
The velocity is correct. Crestview in control.
Aviation for 10.
Aviation for 10 points. Company that introduced its 747 for that would be Crestview. Sam.
Boeing.
Boeing is correct. Crestview in control.
Literary genre for 10.
Literary genres for 10 points. 3 books that are connected in theme. That would be Bowling Green. Ariana.
Trilogy.
A trilogy is correct. Bowling Green takes back control.
Polygons for 20.
Polygons for 20 points. Polygon whose area is found by multiplying the sum of the bases by 1/2 the height. Bowling Green. Alexandra.
Trapezoid.
Trapezoid is correct. Bowling Green in control, making a move.
DE for 20.
DE for 20. Verb, to remove from a position of power. Crestview. Levi.
Denote.
Incorrect. Particularly a throne. Bowling Green. Chance to steal. Ariana.
Dethrone.
Incorrect. Depose is what we needed there. Depose. In control is Bowling Green.
DE words for 25.
DE words for 25 points. Verb, to stop the practice of keeping people of different races separate. That would be Bowling Green. Ariana.
Desegregate.
Desegregate is correct. In control is Bowling Green.
DE words for 30.
DE words for 30 points. Noun, another name for the 10 Commandments. That would be Bowling Green. Mason.
Declarations.
Incorrect. Crestview, chance to steal. It's known as the Decalogue. Decalogue. Bowling Green in control.
Polygons for 25.
Polygons for 25. Name for a polygon with 9 sides. That would be Crestview. Sam.
Nonagon.
Nonagon is correct. Crestview in control.
Aviation history for 15.
Aviation history for 15 points. First person to break the sound barrier. That would be Crestview. Sam.
Edsel.
Incorrect. Bowling Green, chance to steal. Time. Chuck Yeager. Chuck Yeager. Crestview in control.
Aviation history for 20.
Aviation history for 20 points. U.S. state that had the first passenger air service in 1914 at St. Petersburg. That would be Bowling Green. Mason.
Minnesota.
Incorrect. Crestview, chance to steal. Chance to steal, Crestview. Would you like to steal?
No.
No. Florida is what we needed there. Florida. All right, let's take a look at our score. We have Bowling Green 95, Crestview 185. It's not over yet. We have our brainstorm round coming up next. Questions worth 20 points apiece. Negative 20 for an incorrect answer. Still anybody's game. Stay tuned. And welcome back to BGSU Brain Game. We did have a scoring correction after that last round. We now have Bowling Green at 135 and Crestview at 185. Our judge did take dethrone as an answer, so that is our new score. All right, let's take a look at our new players here. Crestview in slot number 3, we have Quinn, a junior. And for BG, in slot number 1 is Cole, a sophomore. And in slot number 2 is Ben, a senior. All right, welcome to our new and returning players. This is it. This is where all the marbles are at. This is the brainstorm round. Questions are worth 20 points apiece, negative 20 points for an incorrect answer. You may confer before buzzing in, but no stealing. I repeat, no stealing in this round. We move immediately to the next question. At the end of the round, we'll declare a winner. We'll spin around, meet in the middle, shake hands, and call it a game. All right? Here we go. Brainstorm, BG, Crestview, you ready? Starts right now. In what century did the Boston Massacre occur? That would be Bowling Green. Ariana.
18th.
18th is correct. This system of writing for the blind consists of, that would be Crestview. Sam.
Braille.
Braille is correct. What literary term makes a comparison of two things using the words? That would be Crestview. Sam.
A simile.
A simile is correct. Square dancers pass back to back whenever this movement is called. Name it. That would be Bowling Green. Ben.
Do-si-do.
Do-si-do is correct. How many cardinal directions are there? That would be Bowling Green. Cole.
4.
4 is correct. Who was the 20th President of the United States? Time. James Garfield. Mulberry, heliotrope, and orchid are shades of what color? That would be Bowling Green. Cole.
Purple.
Purple is correct. What vice president was sworn in as the new president after JFK's assassination? That would be Bowling Green. Cole.
LBJ.
LBJ, or Lyndon Baines Johnson, is correct. How many lines make up a musical staff? Crestview. Sam.
5.
5 is correct. Name the capital of California. Crestview. Sam.
Sacramento.
Sacramento is correct. Who holds the record for the most hits in Major League Baseball history? Crestview. Quinn.
Babe Ruth.
Incorrect. In algebra, what name is given to any quantity that remains the same? Bowling Green. Cole.
Remainder.
Incorrect. Constant. Among the Greek gods, which one was Aphrodite's love interest? That would be Crestview. Sam.
Aries.
Incorrect. Adonis. What name is given to a physician that specializes in the heart? Bowling Green. Ben.
Cardiologist.
Cardiologist is correct. This U.S. president was in office during the Panic of 1873. Who was this predecessor of Rutherford B. Hayes? Time. U.S. Grant. What continent is the native home of the giant panda? Bowling Green. Cole.
Asia.
Asia is correct. The Malagueña, Fandango, and Flamenco are, that would be Crestview. Sam.
Dances.
Incorrect. They are all dances of what nationality? Spanish. End of round. Let's take a look at our score. Crestview 205 and our winner, Bowling Green, with 255. Let's give both these teams a big round of applause. In the spirit of good sportsmanship, let's come around, meet in the middle, shake hands. We'll see you at the next BGSU Brain Game. Everyone come out and get some TV time.